Welcome back to the sunny town of Rip Market, and we are healthy. I hope you're healthy as well. It's very important. To have your health. Now, we're going to join and start doing some work for the Knights. Join Guild. My reputation does precede me. We will join your ranks, yes. Well, let's just recall, anchor, save, and get a quest. So I'm not so familiar with the Knight's quests. Presumably, the princess is to rescue a princess. There's one to kill an orc warlord. And I'm sure I have played most of them. I just don't remember. Plague Knight. That seems like it might involve zombies. There seem to be a lot that are named after films. Well, there must be a film called Retribution. Let's start with Retribution. Oh yes, this is actually a very standard quest for them. The perfidious Nightblade. Yes, we will catch them or kill them or something. Okay then. It's off to Jubithiva's Den. So, since last time, there's been a little bit more progress. We have reached level 9, and in the Mages Guild, let's have a check. Yeah, Mages Guild rank Magician, which means we unlocked the ability to buy magic items. And as you can see from here, we have some, I don't remember what it is, but we have some lucky socks and lucky vest and lucky skirt or something. Well, not lucky, but about half of our stats have been boosted now, so that's good. In a previous dungeon, a Warm Ashes siege event triggered, but it seemed to trigger exactly at the moment where I clicked on the dungeon door to go inside, and the first wave of orcs spawned inside the dungeon. But then after that, nothing happened, and it just stopped. That was interesting. Okay, we have a small dungeon, which is always good. It's always nice when people are having fun. So we have the Privateer's Hold. Block. Oh yes, and I don't handle locked doors anymore. I cheat those. So it looks like the increased strength boost is really helping out with dealing the damage. At least with these naughty nymphs. Oh, we have magic shoes. Now then, we have a magic shirt, which is a shame because we already have a magic shirt. But which block? I still can't remember where the quest targets in this block are located. Okay. No, let's not go back to Privateer's Hold. Let's go down on the elevator. That appears to be the only way forward, in fact. I don't remember that. They're quite disturbing creatures. Anyway. Some good looting. It's awfully quiet, but then I think it's the quiet music track. I think this is our first scorpion. But do we not have... Ah, no, not this one. The U key. Yeah, we do. We have an unrestrainable ruby. Now, if we check out the inventory, cast when used, free action, superb. So if we do get paralyzed, don't forget we have the free action spell, which is still quite expensive. But we have the gem. Well, I think I'll leave you alone. Yeah. They're draining my stamina. I don't want to imagine how they're doing that. Perhaps even more than new internal dungeon blocks. What Daggerfall could do with is more border blocks. Let's see, so there must be another way out of here. Well, let's go and look in Privateer's Hold then. Which is to the right. Who's laughing now? As a famous man once said. Okay, so quest targets for Privateer's Hold. Possibly here. Behind there, here. And up here. In the little secret room near the top. Come on, you can climb. You know you want to. The sorcerer's just died. He had no choice. Anyway. Should have plenty of ingredients for making potions back in the Mage's Guild. I wonder if there is a potion to restore magicka. That would be very handy. I think that there must be, surely, no? Let's see how long it takes. Oh, well. Here we go then. Run away. We've progressed enough that we can actually cast the spell Reflection spell now, but it is very expensive. So for now, we're just going to regen. You have slain the Nightblade. Very good. We'll take your Nightblade twigs. So an ebony mace. The ebony mace does 5 to 16 damage. So even though it's made of ebony, which is the second best material, it's still not as good as my elven warhammer. That's very disappointing. Well, I'm gonna use the. No, I'm not gonna use the ebony mace. What? Did I forbid it? No, I did not. There we go. A little strange. So, I did not know that this room was a quest target location. Hopefully that's the only thing I learned today. I hate learning new things. Yeah, this ebony mace is not as good as the old warhammer. Sometimes they can spawn in here. But because each dungeon block has, I think, 3 or 4 variations, maybe in the different variations the spawn locations have been slightly altered as well. Anyway, I think we have done everything we needed to do. Let us return. Surprise, we're back. Look at me, he didn't even blink. Perfectly normal. No, not that button. You have reason to be proud. Well, we're very modest. We don't have reason to be paid, though. Thank you so much. So, yeah. That ebony mace can, well... No, the dwarven mace goes for sale. The ebony mace can remain as a backup weapon. And we have some magic things to identify. It's always relaxing to do post-quest tidying up. Yeah, I'm on Daggerfall. So, not that button. The quest is complete. Let's see how they like us now. Aspirant, reputation 8. Okay, well that seemed to work fairly good. Why don't we do one more? Why not indeed? So, recall, anchor, save. So that was Retribution. Well, Memento was quite a good film, so let's go for Memento Retrieval. A knave who murdered an honest citizen and then stole his weapon, a family heirloom. Will you retrieve the weapon? Yes, we will. Then you will descend into the depths of the Edwester Asylum. I think we've been there. I don't know if we've been here. Nope. Well, can we take on these Atronach people now? We keep leaving the location and coming back to it. Shouldn't you have had a third Atronach? Oh well. Okay, this dungeon has 4 blocks. What a shame. I've already forgotten what we're supposed to do. Track down a murdering thief and recover the heirloom, I see. I have surprisingly few doubts about my ability to open locks. Hey, we're in Privateer's hold again. Superb. Adios, assassin. Let's see if the same quest point has been used, because that would save a lot of time. Well done, you got me. I think it is. Let's make sure we're regenerating. Someone help, this high elf's going to kill me. Please stop, I didn't do anything, blah blah, I'll give it to you, but please, let me go. No. Well, let's face these people one at a time. It's very chaotic. The thief has been slain, very good. You see the Iron Warhammer somewhere. I must say, I'm very grateful that you decided to spawn in exactly the same location, especially with this dungeon having 4 blocks. There we go, Warhammer, bam. That was extremely efficient, time-wise. That's the kind of quest I like. I swear this game is rigged from the start. It's only giving me mithril weapons. I've forbidden mithril. I decided to go for adamantium, and I've had not a single high-level adamantium weapon at all. It's an outrage. You'd think I would at least have picked up a dwarven warhammer by now, but no. So everybody's happy or dead. Let's go home. Surprise! It's me again. Doesn't care. The family will remember our name for generations. Who could forget the name of Shaginia Stormore, indeed? For a moment I thought your face had disappeared, but it's just a sky blue mask. Okay. You think we can get some free armor yet? How you haven't choked to death on fumes from this unventilated cupboard? Well, he must be a magic smith. Receive armor. I have a fine piece of armor for you. Yeah, I'll take the greaves. Well, it's all going swimmingly well. Suspiciously well. Oh, it's a holiday. I'm just going to go and sell some of this loot, and then deposit the profits in the bank, and then I'm going to come back to complete more knights quests whose quest name can be vaguely connected to a film title. That seems to be how it's going to go from now on. So, edit time. Okay, so just a little aside here. We're in the Mages Guild. And in our inventory we have somewhere down here at the bottom. Here we go. We have some unidentified magic items. Now, I've seen from looking on the internet that modern games, you know, those terrible, awful monstrosities, have something which I believe the kids refer to as loot boxes. Now, just in case you don't know what that is, I believe that it's a mystery box that could contain some undefined loot. And then what some people like to do, I think it's very popular these days, like most things, I have no idea why, but to share in the excitement and joy of opening a mystery box and seeing, you know, what possible delights could be contained therein. They call it unboxing, I think, don't they? Crazy kids. Anyway, in an attempt to broaden my appeal from 3 people, I thought, why don't we try and emulate that as close as we can in a real game, Daggerfall, by identifying, using this gentleman's services here in the Mage Guild, by identifying these items. It's almost like opening a mystery box, isn't it? Because we know that they have a magical effect, but we don't know what it is. Could it be useful to us? Could it be useless? The whole gamut of possible options is available. So and we have 4 of them, so that makes it 4 times as exciting. So join me now as we unbox or identify these mystery items to see what effect they can have. So let's start with the shoes. There's no way that I'm changing dwarven boots for magic shoes, so hopefully this will be a terrible effect. So you ready? You all set? 3, 2, 1, identify. Shoes of Magicka. They absorb spells. That's a shame. That's probably quite good. But I don't think I'm going to use those. But okay, so now the second one, the tunic. We already have a shirt of fortitude. So again, it'll have to be something really good. Let's see what it is. Identify. An open tunic of the wise, cast when held wisdom. That is interesting. Our intelligence is 75. And our endurance is 94. If we equip the tunic of the wise, here we go. We've gained intelligence but lost fortitude. Or in this case, it seems nothing has changed. I'm a bit confused. Did our willpower get? I can't understand. It would be inordinately helpful if we could see the base strength and then the modifier that was boosting it up and the item that was modifying it. Or alternatively, if we look at the open tunic of the wise, it says cast when held wisdom, but what does that do? I don't know, and I don't want to have to remember things. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. It's time for the third identification, the Eroderic. Let's see, what can you be? The Dead Man's Eoderic. Firestorm. Well, that's a bit of a whiff, I think. Not interested in that. And then finally, the Wakazashi. That only costs 16 pieces to identify, so I imagine that this effect is pretty bad. Yeah. The water-walking Wakizashi. We don't need that at all. So that was exciting. I hope you enjoyed that. The Daggerfall equivalent of loot box unboxing. I'm going to continue selling things, and then we'll come back again with the next quest once everything's sold. So everything's set. Let us do the next quest. Let's see. So we did Retribution, then we did Memento Retrieval. A Knight's Tale. I'm pretty sure that is a film. Let's do that one. We've been missing one of our veteran members for several weeks. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo. Doesn't pop by anymore, only silence. We need someone to find him. Will we do this? Yes, we will do this. Look for him under every rock and in every cave you see. Wow. Theodictor Jomston. Can you tell me about Theodictor Jomston? You don't know. Okie dokie, so let us begin. You ain't telling me nothing, eh? I thought everybody liked me. It seems they're slightly changing their opinion. Well, the personality is 60. We should have a reasonable chance. I'm not evil. Could you possibly imagine that I'm evil? Well, that was close. You seem unhappy. Theodictor Jomston slew at some orc warlord a few months ago. Yes, where is he now? I know something, maybe. How useful. Theodictor Jomston exorcised some ghost over in Root Market. That's where we are. Went hunting in dungeons. We're slowly closing in, I feel. Or not. Peasants, we need more peasants. You may be beginning to think, why don't you just edit out this tiresome questioning of peasants and then just start recording again once we've got to a more interesting point? Well, I'm too lazy. Awfully nice fellow, rounded up my cattle when they broke my fence. I'm sorry that your fence got broken. Seems very painful. Terrifying eyes. Okay, here we go. Theodictor Jomston spends his holidays with Edward Ashing in the Dead Goblin Hostel. Perfectly reasonable thing to be doing. So he's on holiday. That's why nobody can find him in months. He's gone on holiday for 2 months. That's nice, isn't it? The Dead Goblin Hostel. Okay, so you can now tell me. The Dead Goblin Hostel is a place, isn't it? It's not an actual tavern here in town. The Dead Goblin Hostel. Dead Goblin Hostel. Here we go. Yes, we will go there. Now then. Is there a named residence for us? Or will he be in the Green Stag? Well, maybe somebody will tell us quickly this time. Tell me about. Well, I assume that you're in the hostel. I assume you're going to be in the tavern. I have a feeling you're going to be dead, aren't you? When did you become an orc? A zombie orc waitress. I thought we killed orcs in Daggerfall. Maybe he's not in the pub. Are you on top of the wardrobe? No. I think we've checked everywhere upstairs. You look different. Who are you? The Edict of Yumston is my cousin. I've been worried sick for weeks, blah blah blah. My thought is that he found something in the tomb of Garrulus. Oh, very good. You're Edward Ashing. You're the one who goes on holiday with Thingy Mabob. But he's your cousin. Well, you can go on holiday with your cousin for 2 weeks. It's fine. The Tomb of Garrulus. I'm pretty sure that we've been to the Tomb of Garrulus many times. And unfortunately, I have to call it a day for now. But next time we will pick up. It's just so exciting, this quest. I'm not going to continue this off camera. We will return next time immediately to this point. I just want to get safely inside. Warm Ashes did something there. I don't know what it did. Okay, everything seems quiet for the moment. This is another one. This is a 3-block dungeon. And, oh dear. Well, fortunately, the zombies seem to go down quite well now. Okay, so I'm definitely going to, I'm guessing I'm going to save and stop. So, what do I normally say at the end? Take care, stay safe, adios. That's it. Yes, adios.